What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son Do WWE Take Me to Smackdown, Son.
Well, no Roman Reigns.
I mean, what else is new, right?
But we did get Sami Zayn and the Bloodline, so...
Yeah, they came out, they tried to do the hug thing again, and...
They did the handshake thing. Now, he did it with Jay and Jimmy at the same time.
Yeah, it is what it is, And then, who comes out?
I don't think anyone comes out. I think they go backstage and then they get attacked by Sheamus.
No, Sheamus came out.
Oh, he did? Oh.
Am I right? Yeah, Sheamus came out. And then they decided to go ahead and have a match with Sheamus and Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm. And Sami actually won because of Jey Uso this time.
I mean, this is how the family works as a cohesive unit. Everybody's on the same page, then magic can happen. Right?
Yeah.
I
mean, they have yet to lose.
Yeah, they're not losing anytime soon. I know they have a tag team match. I believe it's on Raw, right?
Probably.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see then. What happened? You're supposed to be the guy.
No, they haven't shown it yet. They don't show those matches until later.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday.
Well, in any case, later on, Sami Zayn and Solo decide to go and leave to get the Usos so they can get food ready and so on and so forth. And that's when Sheamus comes out and he puts a hurting on him.
Yeah, and then he says banger after banger after banger.
I mean, what he did say was that if they survive their tag team championship match that they have next week, then Drew and Sheamus are going to be waiting for them on the other side.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, all right. So I'm in. I mean, if this is building up to Sheamus versus Roman Reigns, I guess I'm in.
I mean, I don't think that'll happen, but, we'll see.
Yeah. Everyone keeps saying it's Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, but none of us know.
Nobody knows. Okay? Stop trying to guess. You don't know. We then have Shayna Baszler having her match, and
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's like I was hoping...
They need to make her be a monster by herself. She can't be hanging out with Ronda Rousey.
I was just hoping that the Shayna Baszler Ronda Rousey thing would be bigger than it is.
It's not. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, not really. I thought that Ronda Rousey was gonna get pretty big after what because leading up to Liv Morgan, they were really focusing on her, and now it just kind of feels like she's just kind of there. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't really care. But she did, choke her opponent for a while. I can't remember her opponent's name. She was on NXT, but then Shotzi comes out and they have a match, and then they don't really have a match. They have a altercation, and then after that, Raquel Rodriguez comes out. I mean, I'm not interested in really any of this. I want to see Shayna Baszler become a monster, and she has flashes of brilliance over the last few weeks.
I mean, I'd say I'd be interested if she decides to just destroy all three of them. All right.
I mean, pull a Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
And just take out three people?
She should be doing what Becky Lynch is doing.
I'd be okay with that. After that, I remember seeing Kofi Kingston taking on Gunther.
Yeah.
And, he lost.
Gunther's basically Roman Reigns with the IC title.
Pretty much.
Except he's actually there.
I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, it's fine. He's going to have an IC match, I believe against Ricochet next week because Ricochet won his match.
He won the Smackdown World Cup.
Yeah. They even gave him a trophy.
Yeah, but he's like, I don't want the trophy, I want the title.
I want that IC title. You better give me that IC title.
I don't think he's beating him, but he can try.
You know what? I'm in the same ballpark, but for me, it's I think Ricochet needs to win this because they've been doing this tournament for a good while, and if he doesn't win, then it's what was it all for?
And then it was just to make Gunther look stronger.
Yeah, I mean, and then if here's the deal. Ricochet might lose just so that Braun Strowman can come out and take out Gunther.
I guess. I mean, they've done this thing with Roman Reigns' title before where Drew had to fight through a bunch of people just to get his title shot, and then he just lost. You're like, oh, well, I guess not then. I guess not.
Okay, fine. Damage Control comes out, and I guess they do their thing for a bit. And then Liv Morgan, she's upset, so she comes out. I don't know what Liv Morgan has against Damage Control, but whatever.
I forgot she was doing the crazy gimmick for a second. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's not being a super face. She's being a crazy face. Whatever. She comes out and she fights Damage Control, and of course, you know, I guess Becky Lynch is the only one who's allowed to take on 3 people, so
can't be nobody's stronger than the man.
I guess not.
It's like I was like, Becky Lynch beat all 3 of them by herself, and you guys, you needed his backup. Like, huh?
Yeah, she got backup. Tegan Knox shows up, and I'm just like, sure, why not?
I guess this means that none of them are stronger than Becky Lynch then.
Not by themselves, you know. I mean, look, like I say, none of this is getting me, really. It's fine.
You know, I thought Damage Control was going to be a big deal.
I thought so too, but I'm just not feeling it.
It's just like, it just seems like they're just taking a bunch of losses and then they got embarrassed on Raw. And then they came to SmackDown and got beat up again. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Raw, though. They got embarrassed.
Yeah. Then, I guess Rey Mysterio is going to have some more issues coming along as Karrion Kross says that he's taking on Rey Mysterio next. And I'm like, why? Why?
I guess the Drew stuff is over, so.
It has to be over since he's going up against Rey Mysterio, but I'm like, why?
That means Drew won the feud.
I mean, he has to win a feud, right?
Yeah, he's got to win something. Yeah.
It's just irritating me because I'm like, why are you going to go up against Rey Mysterio? I mean, I keep hearing about this fabled heel turn Rey Mysterio is supposed to be doing. You know, is it going to happen during this? I don't know.
I just think it's funny. Karrion Kross just like, he like disappears for a while. He comes back like, all right, guys, Rey Mysterio, look at this card. This is him. I'm going to get him.
It's time.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess you guys have a lot of history then. Makes sense.
I could care less. I don't care at all.
I mean, and then we got Bray Wyatt.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say about Bray? You know, look.
He said, it wasn't me who attacked LA Knight, but if it was me, there would be nothing left of him. And you would all know. But it wasn't me. I'm going to go back to my hallway now.
Look, there's some things I gotta say. You know, I've been seeing it on Reddit. I've been seeing it on a lot of YouTube people saying, you know, you need to calm down and let Bray Wyatt do his long-term storytelling because he's great. Look, we all know he's great. I know he's great. You know he's great. The internet knows he's great. You know, but this story is not hitting. Okay? We all know this man is great, but it's not hitting. Don't give me this crap that The Fiend, you know, that they took their time with him too. Yes, they did. But it was more interesting because something different was happening every week.
This is the same thing.
Okay? This is not that. Okay? He's doing the exact same thing every week. Okay? And it's boring.
It's like, eventually, we'll get the monster.
Like, look, I am more than interested to see what he does next. I really am. I want to see what he does. But if it's going to be him just coming back just so he can sit there and talk to us in front of the mic about all the things he wants to talk about and who he didn't beat up and so on and so forth, this means jack shit to me. Okay? Bray Wyatt, when he was doing The Fiend every week on the Firefly Funhouse, it was something different. Something to sit there and give more of a peek behind the Iron Curtain. The curtain.
Yeah.
Something to sit there and intrigue us more. This is just him talking in the hallway about what he did or probably didn't do.
He's just like, every time he talks, though, he's like, it wasn't me who attacked that person. I didn't.
It's not every time. It's just enough to where I'm just like, I don't care, okay? Unless Uncle Howdy comes up, unless Alexa Bliss shows up, unless, you know, anything different than what's been happening happens, I don't care.
It's like the same thing every week.
It's the same thing every week. I mean, I could deal with this if, like, you know, like, I don't know, let's see, he's talking and then a different Firefly Funhouse character shows up in the background, you know, or you know, they keep escalating on like something is coming. Like you have a sense of dread that something is coming. You know, or LA Knight is freaking getting his ass kicked even more ferociously. You know, something different other than just telling us how bad you are or how mean you used to be or that you didn't do something. You know, I just want to see something else.
I mean, it's got to the point where he's not even getting interrupted by Uncle Howdy anymore.
Well, that's because he wasn't on in the ring.
Oh, so he's got two ways.
Or a TV wasn't next to him.
So he's got to be next to a TV or in the ring to get Uncle Howdy to come out.
That's what it seems like.
But Uncle Howdy doesn't really do anything.
Yeah,
he just talks.
You know, so whatever. And then there's Lacey Evans.
So now she's re-debuting.
I don't know how many times you get to re-debut in a year. You know, I look, I'm sure that I know that she was in the military. I get it. You know, and you know, we thank her for serving our country, and that's fantastic. All this is great. But I feel like she's trying to be a face again, and she's using the military to do it. She's out there, you know, with her nails looking great and her hair looking flawless, because I'm pretty sure they'd have her have it in a bun, but whatever. And also she's wearing full makeup while she does her training, you know, in the military. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad she's doing what she wants to do. I don't know how many times you get to rebrand yourself in a year.
We can't all be the Marine John Cena.
I mean, yeah, we can't all do it, but hey, you know what? Maybe this time she'll knock it out of the park.
It's like, all right, so I guess that means she's gonna drive the tank now.
No, I don't think she gets to drive the tank. Shotzi's been making that happen. And if there's anything I like about Shotzi, it's that she has a tank, and I like the tank. So
it used to shoot stuff.
It still does.
Oh.
Yeah, it still does. Anyway, that's all I got for wrestling, boy. What about you?
Yeah, it's like not really interesting right now.
Not right now. I mean, but look, it's been more interesting than it hasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can deal with that. You know, it's not a complete waste of time.
Although I'm kind of feeling like Raw is like slightly better than SmackDown, just a little bit.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get the 100-year-old question of who's gonna defeat Roman Reigns and when is it gonna happen. I'm so sick of hearing that question. I really am.
It's a good question, but we don't gotta talk about it every time.
It's all I see on Reddit.
It's like, who's gonna beat Roman Reigns? Who's gonna beat him? Even WWE's posting it. Who's beating Roman Reigns, huh? Who do you think's gonna do it? It's like every time. They'll be even on like commentary. So who's gonna beat Roman Reigns? I've had it!
All right? Who cares? Okay? Let's just see what happens.
I mean, me over here, I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm just trying to enjoy this title run.
I just want to enjoy what's on my TV.
It's like all of you just want it to end super fast. Like, we're done with him. I need someone to beat him.
I mean, look, I'm willing to see Roman Reigns lose as well. I'm pretty sure the story will be great, but until that time, he's the champion, and so just deal with it.
Just enjoy it. And now I got everyone be like, oh, no. I know who it is. It's Braun Strowman. It's Bray Wyatt. It's Cody Rhodes. It's Seth Rollins. It's Kevin Owens. It's Sami Zayn now.
It's like, I like to speculate just like everybody else, but I don't need to sit there and ask that question every son of a bitch week.
or every day, apparently.
Yeah. But that's all I got. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You know how YouTube is. Do all the things the other YouTubers tell you to do for the Gentleman Jugg channel. Check out the Gentleman Jugg cast. It's bi-weekly now, so, you know, enjoy that. Got a real weird movie for you this time. And tune in because the next one will be available
when it's ready.